You might have seen on Friday morning that YNW Melly's much-awaited Just a Matter of Slime album failed to drop, leaving fans wondering what has happened. So stick with me, as today we are here to talk about the possible reasons for the delay. Also stick with me till the end to find out the leaked tracklist for the album, plus see what other possible songs YNW Melly could include on Just a Matter of Slime. But before that, please don't forget to smash the subscribe button for more YNW Melly content like this. Plus don't forget to let your friends know about the channel, and now let's get cracking. Now, as you might know, Melly has been teasing us with the release of Just a Matter of Slime for quite a while, as he posted quite a while back on 31st of March that he has a new album on the way and asking us about what features we would like to see on it. Since then, Melly has dropped 4 singles: Tugged Out featuring Kodak Black, No Love featuring Armon and Trey, Pieces featuring Queen Naija, and YNS featuring YNW Ghana and Hot Boy. But it's safe to say that neither of the singles managed to create any sorts of buzz. Despite not having much buzz, after the release of YNS, Melly proceeded to reveal the album's title, reveal its cover art, but also reveal that it's going to release on the 30th of July. Though to everyone's surprise, on Friday morning, Melly pulled a Kanye on us and failed to drop the album. There wasn't any official word on why this happened until someone actually DM'd a 100k track and asked about what's happening, to which a 100k track responded that they delayed the album as they are trying to get more surprises for it. Now let's see what those so-called surprises could be and see what were the reasons behind the delay. Now, my first theory of why the album was possibly delayed is due to clearance issues, as some of the features might have not been cleared by some of the labels. The first feature that comes to my mind is Lil Uzi Vert on Mind of Melvin, which is a highly sought after song within the die-hard Melly community. Let's not forget that Uzi's label has quite a tendency of delaying and not clearing features. The owner of Uzi's label, DJ Drama, I think is called Drama for quite an obvious reason. Another recent victim of this kind of drama was the GOAT himself, aka Nev, who was literally screwed over last minute and couldn't include Lil Uzi Vert on his Habit song, which is definitely one of the strongest showings of Nev, and I suggest you check out the song. The second song that comes out to my mind is of course my guilty pleasure, Take Care, which features Lil Durk and Lil Baby, two of the hottest commodities on the rap market right now. Let's not forget that Durk and Baby have recently released their highly successful collaborative album, The Voice of the Heroes, which debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album hasn't dropped a deluxe yet, thus my theory is that the deluxe might be approaching quite soon, and their labels don't want any music out from the two till their deluxe drops to try to maximize the hype as much as possible. Now, my second theory is that the release schedule of 100k management was way too busy for the album to release, because if we look at Friday's releases, 2 other 100k management members have dropped each an album. One of these artists was the Armon and Trey duo, which released their Trapped in Blues album, which seems to feature their collaboration with YNW Melly, No Love. So it looks like it wasn't meant for a 100k tracks upcoming album after all. The second artist that released last night was Y2B Trenches, who released his Versatilian album, which features big names such as Ghana and Young Thug. My third theory is that they realized that there just wasn't enough buzz surrounding the album, as I don't think the album would have broken into the top 5 or top 10 on the Billboard Hot 200, so they might have thought, let's take a step back and create a solid marketing plan and release it more strategically. Because so far the album had a mostly ad hoc rollout, relying only on the singles to build a buzz, but even those failed to really create any sort of lasting impressions. Speaking of the buzz, Melly's trial didn't start yet, so my fourth theory is that they are probably waiting for a bigger update on the case to come out, so they could capitalize on all the buzz surrounding Melly, because initially it was thought that Melly's trial is going to start on the 23rd of July, but it looks like he only had a court hearing on that date, and another court hearing is scheduled for the 30th of September, so possibly the the album might release only around September, but till then don't forget to subscribe for more YNW Melly content like this, plus for more trap, rap and R&B related videos. As next week I'm dropping a video on the whole DaBaby scandal at Rolling Loud and the rap game's relationship with cancel culture, so stay tuned for that, guys. Couple of weeks ago, after the release of YNS, the partial tracklist for the album has been revealed, containing the already released singles Thugged Out, Pieces and YNS. Since then, looks like the tracklist has been leaked on Genius, tracklist which you can see on the screen right now. Now let's go through the list and let's look at the songs listed on it. I'll start with Nana Boo Boo, about which I talked in one of my previous videos, and as I said back then, I feel like this is definitely a bad inclusion, because this was a previously released song of Melly's but recently got viral on TikTok, but since then its buzz has considerably died down. Rather than being included as an actual song, I feel like it should be included just as a bonus track at the end of the album. Other songs included on the tracklist are Take Care featuring Lil Baby and Lil Durk, about which my older subscribers must know that it's one of my favorite leaks and I consider it to be an instant hit when it's going to come out. Another song that has the potential to be a hit and is featured on the tracklist is The Mind of Melvin, which features no one other than Lil Uzi Vert, who was actually seen hanging around Melly's mom and doing a video shoot for the song. Mob also appears on the tracklist, but it seems like Fiji McIntosh has been replaced with YNW Beastline, while Trippie Redd retains his feature on the song. It will be really interesting to see what YNW Beastline could achieve with both Trippie and Melly on the song, as he already shown plenty of chemistry with the two on different occasions. Another inclusion on the tracklist is The GOAT featuring Hot Boy, and the song has been recently leaked online, and it's not a bad song, as Hot Boy definitely has a stronger showing on here than on YNS, and the two also showcase way more chemistry and have more interactions. Also, the production is quite infectious with its rapid piano chords. The list also includes Capri Sun featuring Young Thug, who is really close to YNW Melly and considers him to be unofficially part of his YSL record label, as he featured on YSL's Slang Language 2. Thus Thugger probably hopped onto the song to help out Melly and probably bring him couple of more streams. Lastly, there is Do What I Want, which is so far the only featureless track on the album. The song has been recently previewed on 100k Tracks Instagram, and from the snippet it seems to be yet another romantic but still playful song of Melly's. The song also includes production from Savion and Young Shad, who frequently collaborated with Melly. I think the song is a welcome change up for the album, as between all the feature stacked songs, Melly finally can showcase his abilities on his own, so fingers crossed that they won't alter the song and hopefully it will remain a solo one. Now time to speculate once again, as I'll be choosing 4 leaked songs that I like to see on the album, 4 songs that I think would fit really well both thematically but also from a business perspective. My first choice is Loyal, which thematically addresses the loyalty of Melly's associates, as within his lyrics, Melly claims that his crew members would die for him at any time, at any moment of the day. The song instantly makes me think about the possible sacrifice that YNW Sackchaser and YNW Jewy had to go through, because if Melly's narrative turns out to be true, then Sackchaser and Jewy unknowingly saved Melly from death during the alleged drive-by shooting. The song also has an open verse over which someone can possibly hop on. Due to the song being called Loyalty, I feel like someone really close from Melly's circle should be included on it. The first person I'm thinking of is of course King Von, but due to his passing, I feel like that might be impossible, as his style is usually really different and it would be really hard to fit him over the beat. But in case King Von can't make it onto the song, my next pick is YNW Bortland, as both him and Melly could dedicate the song to Sackchaser and Jewy and showcase their gratitude for their ultimate sacrifice. Overall, I think that the song could be a really good PR move for both Melly and Bortland, and I think it could possibly sway even the more skeptic public in favor of them. My second second choice is Survivor, which has a really catchy and infectious oriental production, which gets stuck in your head. Thematically, I feel like the song would fit perfectly onto the album as it portrays Melly in a really positive mindset, and the title Survivor is really fitting considering that Melly is currently going through a prolonged prison stint and also having spent quite a few days in solidarity confinement. Nevertheless, despite this, whenever a picture surfaces of Melly, he always has a smile on his face. Thus, we can say that he's truly a survivor. Now I'd like to give a huge shout out to Eddie Lias, who told me about the previously mentioned songs, as I wasn't aware of them. So huge shout out to Eddie, and thanks once again for continuously supporting the channel. My third choice is Ready for War featuring Bronx rapper Lil TJ. Now I feel like this song would be a really good business decision, as Lil TJ has been making quite a few waves lately, having made it onto the 2020 XXL freshman list, but also having a really successful sophomore album which had a smash hit with Calling My Phone featuring 6 Lack, the single climbing all the way up to the 3rd spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Also, Lil TJ has been mingling with the 100K track lately, the two meeting backstage at Rolling Loud, plus Lil TJ also featured on Hormone and Trace Trapped in Blues album on the song Take the Blame. The other song that I think is definitely a good business opportunity is Germany featuring Memphis rapper NLE Choppa. This would prove to be a great opportunity, as NLE Choppa definitely knows how to make a good headline, either by getting into a fight with someone or either by trying to cure cancer with his herbs. Just imagine if during the rollout of the album, NLE Choppa goes nearby Melly's prison and starts to do chants while dancing naked in the rain as he waits for the prison walls to part, just like Moses did with the Red Sea, thus finally probably freeing Melly once for all. Just imagine how viral that would be and how much buzz it would create for the album. Also, the price of NLE Choppa's herbs would also skyrocket like it was some cryptocurrency. Now don't forget that this is just my opinion, and feel free to contradict me in the comment section and let me know what songs you think will make it onto Melly's album. Plus, please let me know what do you think was the reason behind the delay. Please let me know all this down in the comment section. Overall, I don't think there was a single concrete reason behind the delay of the album. I rather think that there was a multitude of factors, such as clearance issues, lack of buzz and lack of marketing, and all this coupled with the fact that Melly's trial is getting way too dragged out at the moment. But overall, I think that the delay might have actually benefited the album, giving it more time to include even more songs and bring the tracklist to around 14 to 16 songs. Plus, they have time to sort out all the clearance issues. This way, the album might be able to generate some more streams, which will of course then generate more cash for YNW Melly. Regarding the release date, I don't have a concrete prediction, so we'll have to wait and see. But till then, don't forget to smash the subscribe button for more YNW Melly content like this. Plus, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Raploaded News and the largest YNW Melly fan page on Instagram, as they both helped me out with promoting my content. Thus, I definitely encourage you checking out their content too. Also, if you could, please leave them a follow too. Once again, this has been Trapology 101. Till next time, stay safe and see you around, folks.